Attraction is one of the most powerful forces between people. It isn't logical, it isn't always intentional, and often it can't be controlled. A woman can be in a committed relationship, fully devoted to her partner, yet still feel drawn to another man. Sometimes it's chemistry, sometimes it's curiosity, and sometimes it's because he carries something she secretly craves, but isn't getting where she is. But here's the truth. She'll never openly admit it. She won't come out and say she feels a spark. She won't tell you she thinks about you when you're not around. And she certainly won't confess that she sometimes wonders what life would be like if she met you before her current partner. Instead, she hides it. She suppresses it. She convinces herself it's nothing. But attraction has a way of slipping through. Maybe it shows in her eyes, a glance that lingers just a second too long. Maybe it's in her tone. Her voice softens, her words slow down, carefully chosen. Maybe it's in her presence, always nearby, always finding reasons to be in your space even when she doesn't have to be. And here's where most men miss it. Some assume she's taken, so they ignore the signals she's struggling not to show. Others confuse friendliness with attraction and make a move that ruins everything. But when you learn to read between the lines, when you understand the psychology of hidden attraction, you'll notice things other men never will. You'll no longer confuse politeness with genuine interest. You'll know when to lean in and when to step back. That's exactly what we're covering today. In this video, I'll break down 5 undeniable signs that a committed woman is secretly attracted to you. These aren't random observations. They're psychological cues most men completely overlook. Once you understand them, you'll never see attraction the same way again. This is STO Extreme, the channel where we dive into self-mastery, confidence, and the deeper psychology of human connection. If you're ready to sharpen your awareness, decode her hidden signals, and see the truth beneath the surface, let's get started. Sign number 1. She finds excuses to be around you. Attraction isn't usually about the words people say. It's about the little things they do. When a woman who's already committed feels drawn to you, she may never admit it outright, but her actions will quietly reveal the truth. She won't come out and say, "I want to be around you." Instead, she'll subtly place herself in your orbit. She might start showing up where she knows you'll be. She might volunteer for tasks or projects that put her near you. She might, coincidentally, take her breaks at the same time as you, or linger a little longer after an event, waiting for a chance to connect. At first, it can seem random, like pure coincidence. But once these little patterns keep repeating, it's not random anymore, it's attraction. Here's what's even more telling. Watch how her energy shifts around you. Does she light up, get more playful, more engaged than she is with others? Does she adjust her appearance, fix her hair, check her reflection when you're nearby? Does she stand just close enough for accidental touches to happen? These aren't accidents. They're signals that deep down she craves your presence. The interesting part? She might not even realize she's doing it. Attraction isn't always a choice. It often shows up before her mind can process what's happening. That's why your role isn't to call her out on it. It's simply to notice when her emotions are pulling her closer, almost instinctively. Because when a woman starts subtly rearranging her world just to be near you, it means you've already taken up space in her mind, whether she admits it or not. Sign number 2. Her eye contact lingers just a little too long. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and that's especially true when attraction is being suppressed. Eye contact can be polite and casual, or it can be intimate and revealing. When a woman secretly feels something for you, her gaze becomes the battleground between what she wants and what she thinks she should do. At first, her glance may seem ordinary, But if you pay attention, you'll notice the difference. Her eyes will linger, not long enough to be obvious, but long enough for you to feel it. She'll look at you, look away, then glance back again, like she can't quite help herself. Sometimes her pupils may even dilate, a subtle, biological response to deep attraction. Attraction shows itself in subtle but powerful ways. Watch what happens when you catch her staring. If she felt nothing, she'd simply look away without a second thought. But if she is attracted, you'll notice the difference. She might blush, smile, or act slightly flustered. Some women will quickly try to cover it up, pretending nothing happened. Others might hold eye contact just long enough to test the waters, to see how you respond. Pay close attention to her eyes during conversation. Does she lock in with deep, unbroken eye contact, as if she's completely absorbed in you? Does she glance at your lips while you're talking, as if imagining a kiss? Does she seem fully present with you, even in a crowded room? Eye contact is one of the hardest signals to fake. Words and actions can disguise attraction, but the eyes almost always reveal the truth. If she holds your gaze just a moment too long, or sneaks glances when she thinks you won't notice, it's a clear sign something deeper is going on beneath the surface. Sign number 3. She playfully challenges or teases you. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, especially if she's already in a relationship, she may not show it in obvious ways. In fact, sometimes she'll do the opposite. Instead of being openly sweet, she might tease, challenge, or even act a little competitive. Why? Because playful teasing is a safe outlet. It lets her engage, test your confidence, and create chemistry, without openly admitting her feelings. Maybe she pokes fun at something you say, rolling her eyes but with a hidden smirk. Maybe she challenges you with lines like, "Oh, you think you're good at that? Prove it." Or maybe she gives you a nickname, sarcastic, ironic, or funny, as her subtle way of claiming a little piece of you. On the surface, it may look like harmless banter, but pay attention to the energy. Does she tease everyone the same way? Or does she single you out? Is it playful with a spark of excitement, or distant and dismissive? Here's the truth. Teasing and playful challenges are forms of flirting. They create tension, build connection, and test your response. And if she's doing it while committed to someone else, it's because deep down she wants to see how you'll handle the spark. Confidence. When she playfully challenges you, it's not just for fun. It's a test. She's watching how you respond. Do you laugh it off and play along? Do you fire back with your own clever comeback? Or do you get flustered and unsure of yourself? If you match her energy with confidence and charm, something shifts. The teasing grows sharper, more personal, even a little more flirtatious. Over time, these playful challenges might just be her way of showing she feels something for you, even if she won't say it out loud. Sign number 4. She shares personal details. When a woman is in a committed relationship, there are usually boundaries she won't cross in conversation with other men. Things stay polite, light, surface level. But if she's secretly attracted to you, that line begins to blur. She starts opening up in ways she doesn't have to. She shares her thoughts, feelings, and experiences, things that go beyond casual small talk. That's not by accident. Attraction isn't just about looks or chemistry. It's about connection. And when a woman lets you into her inner world, it means she sees you as someone special. Here's what to notice. She talks about her past, childhood memories, old relationships, or defining experiences. She shares her struggles, the things that make her vulnerable. She opens up about her current relationship, hinting at what's missing or what she wishes she had. She tells you random thoughts, little details from her day, or deep insights she didn't need to share, but wanted to share with you. And here's the giveaway. She remembers what you tell her. She recalls the small details most people forget. She follows up on things you only mentioned in passing. She shows real curiosity, not just in what you do, but in how you think, how you feel, and what matters to you. Why does this matter? Because women don't invest emotionally in a man unless they feel something. If she's opening up to you this way, it means you've already taken up space in her mind, and maybe her heart. She might tell herself it's just friendly conversation. But deep down, if she's letting you see a side of her that most people don't, you're not just another person in her life anymore. You're becoming someone significant. Pay close attention to how she moves around you. Does she find excuses to be closer, even in a crowded room? Does her body subtly turn towards you, even while speaking to someone else? Does her energy seem to lift, more animated, expressive, or engaged whenever you're nearby? Attraction has a way of revealing itself in silence. Notice her voice. Is it softer, warmer, or more playful when directed at you? Does she laugh more easily, even at things that aren't all that funny? Does she slow her speech, letting moments hang in the air just a little longer? A woman in a committed relationship may never openly admit what she feels, but her energy will always betray her. Even if she tries to act neutral, even if she tells herself it's nothing, her subconscious reacts to you before her mind can catch up. And the biggest giveaway? Compare her energy around you to everyone else. If she treats you the same as others, there may be nothing there. But if her focus sharpens, if her demeanour shifts, if her presence feels different, then you're stirring something inside her. Something she may not admit. Something she may not even understand. But something very real. Here's the truth. Attraction isn't always loud. It rarely announces itself with grand gestures or bold confessions. Instead, it lives in fleeting glances, subtle shifts in tone, quiet ways she gravitates towards you without realizing it. When a committed woman is secretly drawn to you, her words may hold back, but her actions won't. The lingering eye contact, the teasing that feels more personal, the small vulnerability she shares only with you, the way the entire energy of the room changes the moment you walk in. These are not coincidences. They are signals. But the real question is, what do you do about it? If you feel the pull too, you need to recognize the stakes. She's committed elsewhere, which means she's conflicted. Maybe she's downplaying her feelings. Maybe she's testing how you'll respond. Or maybe, deep down, she's realizing she wants something more. Your response matters. Do you let the tension linger and unfold naturally? Do you hold firm boundaries, knowing how complicated things could become? Or do you call it out, through playful banter or direct honesty, and see where it leads? Attraction is powerful, but it carries responsibility. It's not just about what you want, it's about what you should do. Sometimes the strongest move isn't chasing what tempts you. It's respecting the situation, holding your ground, and letting things unfold in their own time. No matter what happens, one thing is certain. You've left an impression. She feels it, whether she admits it or not. And sometimes that unspoken feeling alone is enough to change everything.